Enjoyed those trips, huh? Report back soon.
Good. When we plan practice,
You didn't like it?
Can we save time for closing shooters?
Sure thing.
I'll rewrite the plan. I'm so tired. It just wasn't losing. Or running out without extending an arm.
Alright, we'll work on it.
Oh, game time. Pain time.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Devin Booker out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Jokic in at the 5, home in the paint.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And the East has possession. Following the three-pointer by Jokic.
Right
now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Let's go 100 points,
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Z, good.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Towns a screen on Curry. And another 3 from the East.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Jokic with the screen on Maxey. Here's Booker. Knocks down the 10-footer. Booker's got 5.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. Leonard with no one around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Here's Z. He's got 9. hits the three-point bomb.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Now Maxey, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Curry with it. Now defended by Ali. Curry kicks to Jokic. Curry is inside. Covered by Ali. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Leonard.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
And
fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Williamson looking it over. Randall passes to Williamson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Flag is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Booker in at the two-guard spot. Luka with authority inside.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Devin Booker, three, right down the hatch.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
The three ball from Doncic.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Z can't get it to go. Out to Doncic for three. It's rebounded by Z. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Davis sets a screen. Ali, good on the three-point shot. Z's got the lead up to 5 now for the East All-Stars.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. After Luka Doncic's miss, Z, good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A big group substitution here for the East. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Anthony Davis. Jalen Johnson comes in for Banchero. James Harden, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Maxey subbed in for Josh Giddey. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic has checked in for Julius Randle. Irving comes in for Flag. And Curry subbed in for Doncic. No good from Booker. The East leading by 8. Kicks it out to Johnson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Harden against Booker. Will it go? The West again cannot hit. 40 seconds left in the first half. Here's Z. Guarded by Curry.
And typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one, no exception.
Outside Irving. Pass to Curry. Puts it up from 17, and the jumper falls for him.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Here's Z. He has 31. Takes the three. And another three from the East.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the East All-Star, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Back right after this. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Antetokounmpo out there with Tatum. Then there's Maxey, and it's Ali in at the guard position. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there. But not so here.
And here is Curry after the three-pointer from Ali. Curry passes to Doncic. The three-pointer, no good.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Leonard kicks to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Jokic. Curry's got 8 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Both free throws good from Ali. And so Booker will bring it up for the West. 19-point game. Curry on the wing. Back to Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Luka Doncic.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Ali. Hands it from downtown. Z's got 44.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
Here's Z. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Launches it. And another three from the East.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Some nice passing here by the West. Jokic passes to Leonard. It's rebounded by Z. The East leading by 21. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. Z's got 50 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Doncic. From the arc. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you three. The revenge triple.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Z, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And some changes here for the East. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Maxey. Then for the West All-Stars, Randall's checked in for Jokic. Williamson comes in for Devin Booker. And Flagg subbed in for Leonard.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Z. Non-stop scoring machine here. Down low. And that one's good by Giannis.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Flagg with it. He has 5. No problems knocking that one down. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Johnson's checked in, and West also making a switch. Irving's checked in for Stephen Curry. He gets that one.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Johnson the screen. Here's Ali. Drills the three-pointer. Z's got 56 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the East All-Star closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Booker. Flagg is out there with Williamson. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Jokic in at center.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Siakam, a screen on Jokic. Ali. And another three from the East.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And Greg, barring something unforeseen, I mean, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
Here's Williamson. A shot, no good. Johnson with some nice D. Here's Z. Johnson with a screen on Irving. And again, the three-point shot is good from Ali. Z's got 9 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Fires from deep. And again, the three-point shot from Ali.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And Booker kicks to Irving from downtown. It's hauled in by the East. East with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. He takes it in, and the shot is good. 70 points for Z.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Irving from long range. Another miss by Irving. Here's Z. Siakam trying to free himself up. Z, good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Hits it from three-point range.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
The West again cannot hit. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. This one for three, and another three from the East.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Jokic sets the screen for Booker. The West again cannot hit.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Johnson with a screen on Irving. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Booker outside. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Irving can't get it to go.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Driving the lane, and stolen by Booker. Can they get it? And there's the bucket as Irving finishes it off inside.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the presentation of the most valuable player. Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear it for the All-Star MVP Award winner.
it.